Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mile Highman here, coming back to you with another video. And in this video, I'm just going to be discussing the Super Bowl that just ended, and I cannot believe that that happened. Atlanta had that game in the bag and just let it slip away. So Atlanta actually had a 21-0 lead in the second quarter, and New England did get a field goal on the board right before halftime. But then after that, Atlanta just kind of forgot to show up. So in the third quarter, it was kind of a stalemate. Atlanta scored a touchdown, and New England also scored a touchdown but missed the extra point. But then in the fourth quarter, New England just exploded, and they actually ended up scoring 31 unanswered points to beat Atlanta in overtime. Atlanta only ran 46 offensive plays to New England's 93, so New England ran twice as many plays, and Atlanta still had a big lead in the third quarter with half the offensive plays, but then some costly turnovers, and they just couldn't get anything going on offense, and they let it slip away. Tom Brady actually went for over 400 yards, 466 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Atlanta was all over him in the first half. He was sacked 5 times, and then in the second half, the protection was just awesome, and Brady stood in the pocket and just picked them apart. I just still can't believe that Atlanta let that slide. And Atlanta had a drive when it was an 8-point game. They were in field goal range. And if they would have just kicked the field goal with 3 minutes left, they would have went up 11, and it would have been nearly impossible for New England to come back and win that game. But Matt Ryan dropped back and he took a sack. And then on the next play, they got a holding penalty and it took him out of field goal range. And in the end, it ended up costing them the game. In overtime, New England got the ball and just marched right down the field. They had all the momentum on their side. There was nothing Atlanta was going to do to stop them. They just had no momentum on their side, and they couldn't do anything. They shut down the Patriots' run game for the most part. LeGarrette Blount had 11 carries for only 31 yards, and James White had 6 for 29, Deion Lewis 6 for 27, so they did a pretty good job there. But Tom Brady just absolutely picked them apart in the second half. In the first half, Atlanta was running the ball well, averaging over 6 yards per carry, and then in the second half, just couldn't get anything going on the ground, so they couldn't run any play actions or anything like that. Couldn't open up the pass game. So they really were just stale on offense, couldn't pick up first downs. We're going 3 and out, had a strip sack fumble, which really swung the momentum. And the Patriots just rode that momentum through the rest of the game and ended up pulling it off in the end. That was probably the best Super Bowl I've ever seen, and it's the first Super Bowl in NFL history to go to overtime. I don't like the Patriots whatsoever. I was definitely going for the Falcons, but couldn't have asked for a better game. Tom Brady won his 5th Super Bowl, and I really wish he wouldn't have, but they earned it, and Atlanta just self-destructed, and they didn't deserve to win that game. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that game. It was definitely an awesome game. And I'll see you guys in the next video.